Hey everyone, it's been so long since I've hopped on live, so happy Tuesday to all of you. I just came back from a whirlwind 2 weeks of vacation with two different groups of friends, and that's why I'm hopping on here. This is the reason why I'm doing this live video, and it's about friendships. The first week I got to hang out with girlfriends of mine that we have traveled together now for 6 or 7 years, and what a blessing that was. And then last week I sort of did an about turn, and I got to hang out with my husband's fraternity brothers and all of their wives. So two different groups of friends, two very different groups of people, but such a wonderful experience. So that's why I'm hopping on today, and I want to talk to you guys about the difference between what it means to be friendly versus being a true friend. Now, these are just my opinions, so take whatever I say with a grain of salt, but I'm going to share with you what a true friend is in my. Let's talk about what does just being friendly mean. Friendly is when you are just really cordial to someone. I talk to my own boys all the time. You know, you always be friendly to people. There's enough hate in this world that I don't want you to be any part of that. So I always tell them to be friendly. So friendly is being cordial, being kind, being nice. But you really have no skin in the game. You're really more just of an acquaintance. It could be somebody that you do book club with. It could be a coworker. It could be somebody at the gym. It's just somebody that you're friendly with. Now, on the other side of that is being a true friend. What does that mean? What's the opposite of being just friendly versus being a true friend? And I got to experience the true friend side of that for the past 2 weeks as I was traveling and on vacation with these two different sets of friends. So again, these are my 10 telltale signs of what a true friend is and does. So here I go. Without further ado, number one, a true friend shows up. They don't care if it's inconvenient, if it's uncomfortable, maybe it's even a little dangerous, but they're going to show up. Those are those friends that you have an unwritten permission or agreement that you can call them at 3 in the morning if you want to. They show up for you. Okay, number two, I love this one. Number 2 is a true friend sees your blind spots and they love you anyway. And they even call you out on those. Now, what is a blind spot? So a blind spot is something that we cannot see in our line of vision. We don't have the ability to see it. Vehicles have mirrors that show us what our blind spot is. So we can't see something out of that mirror directly, but that mirror helps us. That's why when we can't see the spots on our back, we go to see the dermatologist to make sure we don't have any sun damage on the back. They can see our blind spots. Well, every single one of us has things that we do or habits that show up that aren't necessarily very attractive. And that's where good friends, being a true friend, comes in. Give me a thumbs up if you have somebody that will point out your not so attractive things about you, and they still love you anyway. That's what a true friend does. They can sit you down and say, hey, Lynn, and I've had this done to me. Hey, Lynn, listen, I'm seeing some things that you need to really take a look at. That's a true friend, and you need to have one. Nobody's perfect, right? Number three, I love this one too because I am a built-in cheerleader. A true friend is going to root for us. Now, I've done videos on this before. They're not the kind of people that root for us, but secretly hope that we fail, because they're a little bit uncomfortable when they see other people doing great. That's not what a true friend does. A true friend roots for us no matter what, because they know that everybody's different and everybody has different paths that they're taking. Sometimes they cross, sometimes they don't. We all have gifts and talents that are different from each other, and they're going to root for us no matter what. Now this one ties in very nicely with that one, but it's a true friend. It's number 4. A true friend is not jealous. They're not jealous. They understand. They understand that you're going to do your thing, they're going to do their thing, you're going to be great friends, but they're going to celebrate them. They're not going to be jealous. Okay? Number 5. Now, number 5 is something that I experienced like crazy for the last 2 weeks. And that is that they laugh with us. If you don't have a friend that's going to laugh with you, sometimes they even laugh at you. You know, it happens all the time, but they laugh. We did so much laughing, and laughter really is a really good medicine. So a true friend is going to laugh with you. They're going to have experiences that you don't even have to really say anything, but you'll laugh your way through it because you've been with each other so long that you can laugh. Okay? Number 6. Number 6, a true friend is not superficial. A true friend is not superficial. They are willing to go deep with you. Now, I told my husband when we went on the second trip that I couldn't wait to really get to know some of the wives even better than I had in the past. Because in the past, I would only let somebody in so far. I put up a facade or protective layer around me because I didn't want people to get to know me very well. Well, thank goodness I'm past all that. I've done a lot of growing, and I'm able to let people see the real me, warts and all. I mean, take it or leave it. So real friends aren't superficial. They're going to let you see the good, the bad, and the ugly. Okay? Number 7, a true friend keeps us humble. Because we all want to sort of go off and brag a little bit, right? Sometimes we brag about our kids, our job, or whatever. But a true friend is going to celebrate you, but they're going to remind you of your roots, where you came from. You're just an ordinary person, remember? You're not any better than us. Okay, so I'm coming down to the home stretch. Number 8 is a true friend makes friendship a priority. We all have seasons in our life where we get extremely busy. Some of us get married, some of us have kids, some of us have very busy jobs that keep us going all the time. But a true friend makes the friendship a priority. They might have to edit a little bit, but they still make it a priority. That is why I still get together with some moms that we have no business even hanging out with each other anymore because our kids are, what started out as the kids bringing us together, kids are already gone doing their own thing, but we stay together. We make each other a priority because we are that close. Number 9, a true friend wants us to be better. Or you can also turn it around and say, you look at your true friends, and not only do you see them as sort of a confidant, but you really see them as a role model. So true friends can either want us to be better, which they should, or we can see our friend and we want to be that kind of person. Now, I'm not talking about we want to be them, because we all have to be our own person, but we look at them and they are such a good role model that that's who we aspire to be like. And I could name off several girlfriends that I aspire to be just like them. I could get teary-eyed right now thinking of them, but I won't. Number 10, this is the last one. Number 10 is a true friend doesn't disappear when someone else better comes along. meaning like they just sort of go as a ship, you know, and as soon as a better ship comes along, they're going to sail with that ship. No, a true friend's going to stick with you because you're just their friend. And they're not going to just kind of jump ship, if you will, and head on to the next friendship. They don't disappear when somebody better comes along. So why do I hop on here and tell you this or say this? Because it's just about friends. Who really cares? Well, I used to be, and I alluded it to, I don't know which number it was, but I used to not let people in. I didn't want people to really get to know me very well. I wasn't comfortable with who I was. I didn't even know who I was. And I really, really limited myself to not very many friends at all. And what happened is I just became very sort of like an island, and I missed out on a whole bunch of things. And friends, these great friends that I were with used to say I would be like a little butterfly. As soon as they got close to them, I'd be off because I didn't want anybody to really get to know me. And instead of making me grow better, it really stunted my growth. So I'm on here again to pay it forward. I love doing videos to say, listen, this is what worked for me. So I'm telling you, if you are in a place like that where you have a very small group of friends, and there's nothing wrong with a core group of friends, but if you're limiting yourself to only being transparent and the real you as a protective measure instead of being out there and putting yourself out there, then I would say make a list of things that you would like in a friend. Make a list of things that scare you in a friend. Make a list of your friends, and really go down and say, what can I do to foster this friendship more? How can I put myself out there? And I guarantee you that your world will change. There's a quote that I've heard it before, and I'll just say it on here. I can't remember who said it, but a real friend is one who walks in when the rest of the world walks out. You need somebody who's going to walk in, because there's going to be plenty of people in your life that are going to walk out. So that's it. If you got any value out of this video, please share it on to somebody who needs it. I hear things that I share all the time, so it's that paying it forward mentality. So the other thing I wanted to tell you, that I'm super excited that I am this close to having a brand new course coming out, and it's all about being the confident you that you were really designed to be. So stay tuned for that. I cannot wait. It's been something that's been on my heart for months and months, and it's finally going to be done soon. So hold on for more information about that. If you want to go visit my website, it's lynnschrader.com. And lastly, if you are someone who does need to be a little bit more confident, or needs a bigger group of true friends, but you don't even know what that means, then I would love for you to join our Facebook group all about being a friend, being someone that's confident in feeling worthy and all of those things. Now, I assure you, it's not tied with anything that that any of us are trying to sell or something like that, but it is for those that want to become a little bit better version of themselves. Except, guys, it's not for you, it's only for girls. All right, that's it. Have a great afternoon, and thank you so much for watching this video.